Hi, my name's Nina from Confident Canine in Essex, holistic gun dog specialist, and I want to talk to you about loose lead walking. So it's something I know a lot of gun dog owners struggle with, and I was working with a client yesterday on loose lead walking. And one of the things that I'm going to be doing for them after their session is I am sending over a visualization that I'm going to be creating for them to be able to imagine what a really good loose lead walk with their dog would feel like. The reason why I'm going to do this is because when we've had enough bad experiences of trying something, so we're going to talk about loose lead walking. So we've had our arms pulled out of our sockets, our hands are hurting, we're exhausted, physically exhausted from trying. I deal with a lot of big gun dogs, that's really hard, or even some of the small springers, super powerful. We're just exhausted, we're mentally frustrated by it. And at the end of the day, what happens with our mind then? Our brain is built to preserve and to predict what's happening to us in life so that it can protect us the best, keep us safe, all those kind of things, because its job is to keep us alive ultimately. So when it has gone through a lot of a bad experience with something, it then jumps ahead of what's actually happening in a walk and it predicts. So a lot of the time when I walk with really difficult cases where people have really struggled with their loose lead walking, even when I demonstrate that a dog is perfectly capable of loose lead walking, or their partner, Faith, can you not do that please? That's all right, it's Faith, my dog. Or their partner has just had a go at the technique that I'm teaching, they might themselves really struggle to even try, and they're not being awkward, they're not being difficult. Basically, as soon as they take the lead, their mind and their body prepare, it's Faith again, their mind and their body prepare for what it believes is about to happen. So it will get certain chemical goings. So muscle memory, we often talk about muscle memory. I see that a lot in lessons. So when a gun dog has pulled a lot, when the owner starts to walk with their dog, the first thing they do without even realizing is they pull their hand back and they take up the slack on the lead themselves. And when you think of that, muscle memory is the memory of the muscle, but it's actually not. It's your brain. It's your brain knowing what it needs to do in order to handle the situation that it's moving into, which in the past has been all the pulling. So visualizations are absolutely fantastic for opening your mind up, for creating new neural pathways for your brain to actually believe and understand a different possibility. So using yesterday's example, as soon as the lady took the lead, I could see the deflation happen, and her brain had already decided how this was going to go and that it wasn't going to go well. So in that moment, I've done this with this lady once before, so she knew what it was. But in that moment, we worked with some mindful walking. So we got her doing mindfulness while walking her dog. And immediately, as soon as she took herself to the mindful place, you could see the energy drop. You could see the calmness sweep over her. And the biggest difference is you could see her dog buy into that immediately. Her energy changed, her dog's energy changed, and they both started to walk in a really relaxed manner. Was it perfect? No, but they're right at the beginning of their road. So a visualization is what we can use to try to counteract all the experiences we're having of the not good loosely walking, but also to create new neural pathways to new possibilities, to open our mind, to give our brain something else to believe is true. Our brain, whatever it sees, it will believe, it will take on board. It doesn't distinguish between real and pretend. It's our consciously putting things where we want to put them that designates whether, I just watched a movie or whatever. But whatever we give it, it will believe as real. So if we do a visualization like I'm giving to this lady, which is this beautiful loose lead walk, and we use all those senses to feel, how did it feel on this walk? and how did the leash feel, and what was the connection like with my dog, and was the sun out, could I feel the sun on me, was the air crisp and cold because it was a winter's morning like today, and really go into like a deep picture of a good walk. Our brain can accept that as something happening. So our brain can open up to the possibility of loose lead walking not being so difficult, of good experiences of loose lead walking. And we can start to create better expectations so that next time we take up the lead, we might have a slightly more open mind to the possibilities of it being better. So if you're interested in working with your gun dog in different ways, that is exactly what I do. I work by balancing both ends of the lead. So as you can hear from today's talk, it is as much about you as your dog, the energy you bring. We use visualizations, meditations, mindfulness, all sorts of things that are valid. They have science behind them. They've long been considered woo, but they really are not. And we use those to help your dog to be able to get into the space that it needs to be able to do the learning, to be able to learn what we are trying to teach it, to help it when it is overwhelmed, to show up as a proper gun dog guardian. And I use this with people who just want really well-rounded gun dog pets, and for gun dogs who work in the field. So if you're interested to find out more, I am Nina from Confident Canine in Essex, the holistic gun dog specialist. You can look me up, find me on all my social media, and there will be more of these videos to come. But thank you for listening.